Oh, we have to
okay.
do a cold open.
I tried Viagra for the first time.
Coffee for people who can't cut. No, fuck that. Refresh your sock wardrobe.
I'm going to jail.
Freaking pretentious. Got you. Listen up. Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to the Justin Ian podcast.
Mojito Jonas.
Mojito Jonas, everyone. Welcome back to third rated dishwashing podcast.
Third rated? I wish we were third rated anything. That'd be amazing.
Number 3 dishwashing podcast.
We're the number 3 podcast about cum. Right under Cum Town.
Yeah. And right,
Yeah.
and then following Caller Daddy, because there's a lot of
cum.
Yeah, what a great first 30 seconds of the podcast.
So Justin, why are we back on Discord? What happened?
Ian, this is our 40th episode, and I know it is sad to say that we are back into the digital domain.
Yeah.
But
what happened?
Why don't we get started with you first before we get into me? Ian, you've had such an eventful last few weeks. You know, I mean, everyone had an eventful. Well, yours is your birthday, so you had that first. So, you know, we had a few Christmas. You know, you had the birth of the Lord, and then we had the birth of the year and the earth.
You know,
and then we had the birth of Ian.
Yeah, it was a big week for the whole world.
Yeah, honestly,
we were given the creator. Then the earth got a little older, and then the earth got a little worse because I was born. And then it's like,
just got shut out.
This guy's yucky. But yes, I am now 22 years old, and I hate it.
Ian, how does it feel to be the oldest of your friend group?
It's so weird, man, because I'm definitely not like... It's weird being the oldest person, but also not being the most... their person, like in terms of progression. I feel like there's so many people ahead of me, and I'm just like, I'm older than you, but
I'm older than you, but I know, but that's all.
That's
and shorter.
I recently just started investing. That's it. That's the newest big adult thing I've done.
You're done, and that's all you. No, I think you're what's it called? You're far along. You have a job.
Okay, that's a job. I think once I get a license, then I can be like, I got some hair on my balls.
I have hair on my balls all the time.
My balls are gonna look like Justin's fancy new cardigan.
Oh,
all hairy
and different and tie-dyed.
And tie-dye. Shout out Throwing Fits for making the hardest cardigan of last year.
It's so warm. It's so warm.
Definitely,
and I'm so warm.
With needles and anything out there that is killing it. Stussy.
Marnie.
But no. That cardigan looks great, bud.
Thank you. It's warm. That's all I really have to say is it's warm. It's super warm. Yeah.
Are you retiring it to being a house cardi, or are you going to wear it out?
We'll see. Far, I haven't been wearing it much in the house because I wore it for a few weeks, and then it's kind of itchy, and I don't have that many long sleeves, and I don't have long sleeve right now, so like my forearm is really itchy.
It's okay. You get
I'm
used
trying
to
get used to it, but very slowly.
Remember that article?
House cardigan.
Wearing, no, not even that one. It was like earlier. It was like somehow wearing uncomfortable clothes.
Oh, hard clothes. The hard clothes. I'm wearing Carhartts right now.
Yeah, look at you, Justin.
I know I'm fitted for the podcast.
I like to say I'm into hard clothes too, but I'm pretty comfy right now. Here, let me do a little.
We're doing a fit check because usually you get to see our. You're part of. What are they called? I don't remember the brand.
Anglan.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my fucking big old greened out pants. Today. I'm all green today. Yeah, I'm wearing my balloon pants. I'm wearing a vintage t-shirt that I thrifted. My Suey Cokes, and then my FA cardigan. I'm like the cozy. This is like my go-to cozy fit. It's so comfy.
It looks. You look comfortable.
But yeah, so speaking about hard clothes, for those who don't know, recapping is just the person who wrote this article is like, oh, he enjoys uncomfortable clothes.
Yeah, so like not sweatpants, not hoodies.
Yeah,
if they're hoodies,
like hard
they're starchy,
sturdy.
Yeah,
clothes. And I, when Justin sent me the article, I was like, hell yeah, man, I fuck with that.
And then Ian's like, nah.
Yeah, to be fair, I think I read that article around the beginning of quarantine where I was like dressing up like every day, which I still do, but now I do it for comfort more than swag and steez.
It's a fine line, the duality of man. Are you gonna be comfy or are you gonna be hard?
Yeah, so my trade-off is I put nails in my Suey Cokes and I'm wearing really starchy underwear.
Starchy? Yeah, why? Why is it so starchy?
Caked in cum. Just crusty cum boxers.
Crunchy boxers here, crunchy boxers there, crunchy boxers everywhere.
If I were to knock on it, it's just gonna sound like no. What's a crunchy sound? It's like stepping on a
fresh
a nice. A fresh pile of leaves.
Yeah. Or like concrete. It just doesn't move.
It doesn't move. It's just sturdy.
I was watching an episode of Queer Eye and they were doing it for a cowboy guy and his jeans were super starchy and it literally looked like cardboard and like Tan was trying to open him up and he was struggling because it was solid. It was solid denim. He's like, I just put starch in my jeans. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro. Apparently that's the thing. People like their shit
starchy.
It's fucking weird, man. Like I think that was a thing. Like in the 50s, like people would be like, "Oh, honey, starch my collars. Like make them like really."
Okay, that makes sense because it kind of like a floppy collar looks unprofessional.
Yeah. But like starchy jeans already. If you get,
I know, and if they're like hard, if they're what's the hard raw denim? It's already hard, so you're putting extra hardness on
starching. Bro, imagine starching your raw denim
like your 20-ounce raws.
Yeah, bro,
you're just walking like a
That's like fucking. That's like trying to break in docks, but for your penis and not your ankles. It's gonna be cut up and shit. It's gonna be terrible.
I know you take off you just fall out of your pants because they're so tight, like they don't bend at all.
You wouldn't even, you just walk around like this, just laugh.
Yeah, you're the stare. What's it called? Tin Man.
You're like a flat Stanley. you can't move at all. You're like flat Mr. Game and Watch from Smash.
Oh yeah, my favorite Smash character. No, King Krill's my favorite.
Just a character.
Fucking throw your little meats.
Little fish fillets.
Yeah.
Man, but yeah. How about you, man? How was your New Year's? How was your Christmas?
Awful. Anything? Absolutely awful. I'll tell you why, Ian. I've been waiting for this setup. So
tell me.
Let's oh man, this is awful. So Ian, like after I saw you that was a 2020? I think that was a 20th
or something
like that.
There. Yeah, it was like a week before Christmas.
Yeah, like 5 days or so before Christmas. You know, I was like, expecting you do the regular kind of COVID Christmas. We went on the 21st. It was a Tuesday. You know, regular like, it's gonna be COVID Christmas, but a little better because last year I had my COVID Christmas was like legit, like with Zoom and everything like that.
Oh wow. Okay.
This year we're like, okay, it's a little better.
Yeah.
So we can do a smaller in-person one. And unfortunately, someone in the household got the stupid Cupid.
No, not the stupid
Cupid. And then, so our house was locked down.
Yeah.
For a few days. So we couldn't celebrate Christmas. It's legit on Christmas Eve. On Christmas Eve, the symptoms popped up and then our house was locked down.
Did they do the rapid testing too? Or what was it?
And everything.
Yeah. Oh man.
So one person got it in my house, and then they gave it to another person, which in like within like 2 days. So like those two people were like locked down. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
So I was chilling and whatever, and then on New Year's Eve, I had symptoms, and I did it. And then I had the worst night of my life on New Year's Day. I was awful. So guess what, guys? We're Zooming because I got Kurzmu.
Wow,
I got
Kerberg. Since the cases were going up, the percentage of some Canadians having it was bound to happen.
Yeah.
You can say Oh my God, my screen was shaking. You can say you're one of the people.
I am one of the people who have Kurzmu now.
Wow.
So
you still dealing with it? No, you're good now.
For this, the science is it's in your system for about 15 days. So although I don't have the symptoms now, if I were to test, I'll still come out positive because it takes 15 days at the least to fully flush it out of your system so you won't be positive.
Oh, man.
So that's fun. I had it off in the beginning of my new year. That's why I wanted you to go first. I thought you had some fun stuff to say about your birthday, but you did it. It's kind of a downer because I'm like, I guess what my New Year's was. I was cuddled up in a ball under a blanket, shivering my balls off, super hot, unable to sleep, just fucking running, like rolling around in my bed. It was awful. So that was my great way to bring in the new year, Ian. I was hoping you had something better to say.
Here's a story. Maybe I'll tell you a story, okay, about my birthday. So, I turned 22, and I was getting all these birthday messages. Like, oh, happy birthday!
You were working on your birthday.
I was working my birthday because, like, I honestly, it's funny because I forgot it was my birthday when it was coming up.
No, you liar! You had a stream before saying, "Come welcome me on my birthday eve."
When I scheduled the work, that was like 2 weeks ago. I was like, I'll work on the Friday, whatever. Like, whatever. Nothing's happening on the Friday, and then the work leading up, I'm like, oh wait, no, that's my birthday.
You goofed it up.
And then I was like considering like
myself
because and I was considering like, should I just not go in? Like, I don't want to kind of work, but I'm like, I'm not gonna do anything. Like, we had dinner planned and we had like a bunch of sushi. And so I went into work, and then I was working with Eric, a mutual friend of ours, and he works there too. And then he told our manager, he's like,
it's Ion's birthday.
It's Ion's birthday. And he's like, it is. Ian, let's get some sushi. So he ordered sushi for lunch. So I ate a bunch of sushi. And, as we know, I've lost weight. I'm on a diet. I cheated so hard on my birthday. I figured. I'm telling you, I had so much sushi for lunch. I went home, ate another bunch of sushi. We had Jollibee. We had Domino's.
You had Jollibee and Domino's, you fucking fat ass.
We had Palabok. We had Pancet.
Okay, you're supposed to have those too. Those are like, you have to. But the other stuff, that was a big cheat day of your life.
Bro, I ate so much excess. The next day, I was just like, I wasn't even hungry. I was just like,
bro, you can't ask for that much food. Holy.
Bro, I ate as much calories as I needed for the next 2 days. Anyway, so people are giving me birthday wishes. Oh, happy birthday. Thank you, whatever. The first person ever wished me happy birthday, I'm not going to say their name, but they
can
wish
say
me
it and
happy birthday.
I'll bleep it.
I don't even think you know them, but it's just someone wishing me happy birthday. They're the first person to do this.
Do you think they set a timer? Or? Was it like at a 12 o'clock kind of thing?
Yes. At midnight. And
are they like close to you?
No.
Weird.
I'd say we're like acquaintances. Like, we have a lot of mutual friends, but we don't talk often. We're in the same program.
Okay, that's big.
Anyway, so whatever.
Good looking out.
She's a nice girl. We get along, whatever. So I made fun of her, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, were you waiting for this moment? Like, what the fuck? 12 a.m. That's on the dot. And she's like, oh no, I was just watching New Girl, and then I remembered. And I'm like, oh. And then she continues to berate me. God bless her soul. She's a great person. She's a great person. She's cool. We're good pals. But then she starts berating me with all this personal shit, and I'm glad you feel
happy birthday to me, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like that's not how I wanted to start my 22s. I was just like, she's talking, and she's like, because I made a joke about being an old man, and I was just like, oh, I have all this wisdom, and then she's like, okay, since you have all this wisdom, give me some advice. And she just, started pouring her shit out to me.
If you listen to the pod and you know who you are, thanks for listening. Keep listening. We won't bag on you ever again. I promise.
I doubt she listens. That's why I'm saying it. I doubt she listens. But bro, she was going off, and I'm like,
on your 23rd birthday. Hey, I remember that podcast you released the week after your birthday.
I'm never fucking telling you anything ever again. But it sounded like we're close. So I was kind of shocked. First of all, I'm like, oh, we're just going. You're just going off. Okay. And I know I'm trying to I don't want to be rude and be like, I don't care. And it's not like I didn't care. I was just shocked that she's telling me all this. And
a lot.
it was also right after work. Oh, no, it wasn't right after. It was before work, but I was like, I had work in the morning and I was gonna go to sleep because I started working at 8.
Yeah.
And I was like getting ready to bed and people were texting me. I'm like, oh my God. And then she messaged me and I'm just like, I just want
that's why I never message people at 12. I always do it in the morning.
Yeah, see, that's some good self-control you have there. And anyways, yeah, so it started at 12 and the conversation ended around like maybe 1 or something. I mean, I'll take the timestamp, but it was a while.
Wow.
Like it was enough time for other people to wish me happy birthday too. And I was just like, I'm like, I just didn't know what to say to because we're not even that close. So I was just like, like trying to give the most, like trying to give her some like, positivity. I'm like, you got this.
Yeah. I'm trying to sleep.
Like, and then she just kept hitting me with and then this.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
And then it gets more complicated.
Just a problem pile.
And I was just like, in my head, I'm just like, there's really no one closer to you
who can have this conversation with.
Birthday. Like that isn't their birthday that you can have this conversation with. And then I didn't say that, obviously. And then she was just like, anyways, after all this trauma dumping. She's like,
maybe that's what she does. Like every birthday, she just meets. She's like testing the waters for a therapist friend.
No friend. I would say this to all the viewers. You should never make a friend a therapist. That's just issues. Sure, confide in them, but don't put too much pressure on them. Especially if you're not even that close. It's weird.
Maybe that's why, because it's like that's how therapists work. No, it's the people you don't know who are therapy people.
I mean, shit. Sure. Okay, fine. Fair enough. But I didn't have my leather couch open. It was closed for the day.
You don't even have a leather couch.
My shit was, yeah, exactly. My fucking bed. It was closed for the day because I was using it. That's why.
Yeah, you were already reflecting on your own.
I was reflecting on my morality.
Yeah.
Like, turning 22, and then she hits me with all this shit. I'm just like, oh my God. I was like, this is not what I need right now.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Oh, that's funny.
Hey, welcome back to the mid-roll. It's Bing Bong. It's me, Sako, and my cousin Kako. We're the newest Muppets on Sesame Street.
Yeah, we knew, motherfucker.
Wait for... Sorry, that's all the cigarettes I smoke.
Parliaments.
Cigarettes.
Parliaments.
C.
C for cigarette.
You know, C also stands for
cash.
Spotify. Listen to Ian's and Justin's podcast.
Yeah, motherfucker, listen.
Where else can you watch the Justin
We know you on the
podcast?
fucking rap Spotify. You know, you on the Spotify Wrapped, so get on it. We on there. Catch us outside on the Spotify.
Yeah, if you don't like them, we're gonna find your fucking family.
Yeah, motherfucker.
We're gonna call all our hardest hitting motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And we're gonna break your goddamn ankles.
Yeah.
If you don't like the Justin and Ian podcast, right fucking
neck knock, bing bong.
Yeah. So that was my birthday. So it seems like we both had a very weird start to the year.
Yeah, I know. But though, like, okay, as everyone knows, I am a growing boy. I have stopped growing vertically, and now I'm trying to grow horizontally. And because of the incident in my house, I was not able to go to the gym. And then I got COVID, so I wasn't able to go to the gym after the quarantine in our house lifted. So I haven't been able to go to the gym, and I'm very upset with my...
Are you losing gains?
Bro, I look so skinny right now, and I'm so sad.
Oh, no.
Bro,
you lost the pump, bro.
Because I had COVID for a while, like the symptoms, so I could really only drink soup and eat oranges for like a week, plus not going to the gym. So I look gaunt.
God damn, bro.
So we're all losing weight in this podcast.
You don't have any home equipment to like...
No, but when I was sick...
Oh, true. I guess.
So at first I'm like, okay, it's only a week. Usually that's fine. Like, okay, it's end of the year. I guess I can do a deload week, which is like you just take a week off from the gym. So then when you come back, you can like, I don't know, you just take a break. You just give your body a break for a week. So I'm like, okay, it's fine. I can do one deload week. I don't need to work out this week. And then I got it. And then I'm like,
damn, bro. Don't worry, you'll get there.
I know. I know my man.
Are gyms closed right now though?
Yeah, they are. So I'm so sad.
Damn, bro. I mean, shit.
You know me into my gym. That was my place, bro.
That was your therapy.
That was my therapy. Lifting, just lifting stuff off the ground and putting it back on the ground. That was my favorite thing to do every day.
Justin at the gym. This is POV. Justin at the gym. Just screaming his heart out.
Yeah, that's what it does. Cause I work out with a buddy, and every time he works out, he's like, "You did the face again." I'm like, "Which face?" The face where you're like,
you just pass out.
Yeah. That's when you know your workout's been good. That's when you know you're doing a good workout. Is when your eyes cross and your mouth you just open and things are coming out of it.
And then you start your vision starts pinholing, and then you feel nothing, and then you wake up in the hospital, and then you're like, wow, I really went hard.
Wow, I had a great workout, huh?
Yeah, funny thing about Eric. Eric also told me a story one time of how he was lifting and he was trying to do a PR, and then he did it, but then he put it down, and then he said he lost vision in his eyes.
Yo, that's when he lifted hard.
And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, man, I went blind for a few seconds. I'm like, that sounds terrifying. I would never lift ever again if that were me.
But that's how you know you were making progress.
Oh my god!
You just come back to the gym,
folks. Man.
You have a little stick.
Daredevil.
Yeah.
Man, that's you gym folks are a different kind of masochistic.
Ian, you'll get there. Don't
crazy.
worry. We're putting you.
Oh,
you're getting in the gym, buddy.
I'm planning on it. I'm at 173 or 4 right now. One of those. Which is funny because I said I gained a pound.
Now you lost it.
On stream. I think on stream I mentioned I gained a pound.
That's what I was hoping you were gonna talk about. You've been on stream.
Oh, I was gonna talk about it a little later on. But anyways, yeah. So I gained a pound, and then after my birthday, I really went ham, and I lost 3 pounds. So I lost a pound, and then 2 additional. I was on track basically.
Wait, so did you just starve yourself even more than you usually do?
No, I think the day after my birthday, I didn't eat anything, so that kind of made up for it. And then after that, I was just back on track again. But I forget what was the point of this
talking about losing weight so you can go to the gym.
Oh yes. So I'm at 173 right now, 174. My goal before going to the gym is 150, and I think I'll definitely hit that in a month or two.
In a month or two, I was gonna say maybe by April or March. I'm like,
maybe I'm being a little okay. Maybe I'm being
that's
maybe
fast,
April,
bro.
Maybe April for sure. If I continue to lose weight at 2 pounds a week, I think I can get there.
Yeah, or you can just go to the gym.
Nah. One step at a time. I put the resistance bands in my closet because they keep taunting me.
No, bring them out.
No,
let them taunt you, Ian.
Look at us. You haven't touched us in years.
Huh?
And I was like, you haven't touched us in a year.
You haven't used us. We haven't been touched by a man.
Please, we need you.
We just want to get stretched out. So just stretch us out.
Oh, come on, give us a stretch.
Yeah. You want a light stretch or you want a heavy stretch?
Ooh, we're gonna make you so sore in the morning.
You can use this all over your body.
We're gonna give you a full upper body workout.
Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah, you're gonna put us. You're gonna put.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to say we're gonna put you in us because it's a ring, and you step into it. And I didn't know the words until now.
It's okay, buddy.
How many resistance bands do you have? 3?
Oh, I have a good amount.
Bring them out. I got him to go. I got him to bring it out. Okay, now he just has to not take it back in. He just has to leave it out and taunt him.
Okay.
Okay, this is the resisty bandies.
So I got this.
Oh, they're the ones with the handles. You don't even put.
Yeah, no, they're the one with the handles.
I thought you had a loop, an elastic band one.
I have a lot. There's a lot in here.
Yeah, I had one of those kits before. I didn't have one of those kits. I used to use one of those kits.
Oh God. But yeah, there's a lot. I don't know what it is varying in weights, but
usually the thinner ones are the lighter ones, and then the thicker ones are the heavier ones.
Smells like sweat and rubber.
But you haven't used them. Why would there be sweat on them, Ian? Oh, from the people who made them. That's
from the
good.
people who made them, the sweatshop workers.
Yeah, the rubber factory workers.
This is crazy. This is like heroin. But yeah, no, I'm excited to use these.
Oh, look, I have my spoon, Ian.
Oh, nice. We can do our crack. We can do crack together.
Yeah, right before you know what they say, crack is the best pre-workout.
You know what? People always say crack is whack, but I think crack is making a comeback actually.
Yeah, honestly, lots of people
bring crack back.
2022.
Yeah, 2022 is the return of crack cocaine.
Return of the crack. Return of the crack.
Return of the crack. You're high to me. No. So I was meaning to ask you. You have any New Year's resolutions, bud?
No, I don't do New Year's resolutions because I know that they are unstable and unreasonable. I make persistent life goals that I won't fulfill.
So you won't even fulfill anyways. Well, okay.
No, I'm joking. Not about the not doing. I don't have New Year's resolutions, but I do think that they are helpful for people. I don't have them.
Yeah, see? I think we had this conversation before on the pod about
I think a year ago we had this conversation where I'm like, no, I don't have New Year's resolutions. I'm a goofy gooberson.
Yeah, I think we both were making fun of people who had New Year's resolutions.
Oh, man. Can we get into make fun of people corner right now? There's a few things that I love to make fun of right now. So there's a few posts I saw on La Insta Grizzle, and some people have posted that Tobey Maguire, the Asian woman that Tobey Maguire saves in his universe, is Ned's grandma. And I'm like, you motherfucking racist. What?
He saved an Asian lady?
It's the same person. Spider-Man?
And is it?
So there's an Asian woman Tobey Maguire saves in one of the movies, in one of his movies. And they're like, oh, Ned's grandma's Asian. They're the same person. And I'm like, are you kidding? This is a thought people had. Like, okay, number one, not considering the rules of multidimensional travel, but like it doesn't even line up, bro. She's a grandma, and how would she? Yeah, like in the movie, she's like a regular, like a middle-aged woman. How does that make younger? She even looks a little younger. Well, it's hard to tell with Asian people, as you know.
But yeah. What Asian woman did he save though?
I don't know. I don't know.
Let me Google this shit. You think I'll be able to find it if I Google it?
Maybe you could try, but I was very upset when I saw that because I'm like, that does not make sense on any level. I mean, that's the biggest reach.
Yeah, man, people have been reaching the New York Cup. We're happy to serve you. People are like, it's the same cup because now people are realizing that cup has been in The Amazing Spider-Man and in...
It's because it's a New York institutional cup. A bunch of New York places just use that cup. It's like, oh my God, they all have red Solo cups. They're in the same universe. No, it's just red Solo cups are everywhere. It's the same thing with that cup, but in New York.
I Googled why. Fun fact. Let me give you a little history lesson. Basically... in a lot of Greek immigrants went to New York, and I think in Greek culture, I'm not too sure, but from what I read in the articles, they're very big on coffee. So their first ideas, starting in America, what can we do?
Coffee shop.
Make coffee. They sell coffee carts, and they went around. And the people in New York, being the capitalist scum that they are, they want to sell to the people who want to use the cup. So since it was a lot of Greek people at the time, they designed this cup that was very Greek, looking with the pillars, the font,
the blue.
Exactly. So they were giving it to these Greek vendors. And then it just became such a thing in New York that everyone who sells coffee adopted it. But yeah, the blue cup comes from people wanting to, the capitalists wanting to appeal to their Greek vendors to sell coffee.
Like how Marvel and Sony teamed up together to make the third biggest this is the biggest Spider-Man movie. I think it is the biggest international or domestic release, period. Look at that. That's the connection you should be making, nerds.
Okay, so the only Asian woman I've seen from the Tobey Maguire series is the lady
piano lady or the violin lady, which is also a stretch.
Yeah, and that woman is not Filipino.
No, she's different.
This is like a different Asian lady. This is racist. That's terrible. That's a horrible connection.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
bad. That's very bad.
Oh, man.
It's kind of problematic.
Yep. Our 1 ounce of representation, we just get mashed together with everyone else. Oh my God.
I know. Can you?
It's Shang-Chi's grandma. Shang-Chi and then have the same grandma. Who knew?
Shang-Chi's grandma. Wow. You know what's funny about the lady who played Shang-Chi's aunt, actually? What's her name?
Michelle Yeoh. She's in Guardians of the Galaxy.
She's in a bunch.
The girl from Eternals, Gemma Chan,
She was in
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel, yeah. There's reusing
So Marvel,
Asians,
why are you reusing your Asians, man? Just can't do Asians. There's a lot of them.
Come on, there's a bunch of Asian actors. Stop reusing.
I don't know. It also is like they're also in like tiny roles. So I guess it's we have bigger
like
plans for you.
And heavily made up, like super heavily.
Oh yeah, they're aliens.
One of them is blue. Yeah, like
and the other one has like No, the other one just looks like Michelle Yeoh if she was an emo person.
Yeah, it was Michelle Yeoh, but like if she like hung out with Hella and got greasy.
Yeah,
that's what she looked like.
Because she had like the black stuff on her, like eyes.
Yeah, black stuff. Yeah,
and then she had the hair like in front of her face.
It was, and it just looked very greasy. Her hair looked very oily.
Yeah,
it looked very much like this book, like very shiny, like that.
Ew.
Yeah. Yucky.
In that same Queer Eye episode, this guy was a rancher and he didn't wash his hair very much. So when they first came in, they're like, "We're gonna wash your hair," and it turned the water that was coming out of his hair was brown. It was so gross. Yeah, it was nasty.
That's a hardworking American
Texan. Yeah, but it's gross. Like take a shower.
What? I love Queer Eye. I saw that they opened with a new season, and I haven't watched it. I think
it's my favorite show.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say your favorite season. I'm like, that's big. That's a big
no, all the seasons are great. It all kind of blends for me. But I love
the only thing I wasn't into the Queer Eye Go to Japan series they did.
Oh yes, I remember that series.
I watched like an episode or two. I wasn't into it.
It was interesting just to see how Japan people live. Like they have so little, like their houses are so small.
Oh yeah, dude.
There was the one episode where like I think there was a person who had two people living in their house and it was like the size of your bedroom.
Bro, they have shit compact there. It's
because they're compact people.
Compact. They are so tiny compared to the Fabulous Five. Fabulous Five, bro. Fab Five tower over everyone.
They're also kind of tall. The Fab Five, I feel like.
Yeah, they're all just very. I think they're all above average height. That's what it is.
I think
they're all just naturally tall.
They all look like they're all tall-ish.
Like who's even the shortest one? Isn't it like Tan?
Maybe. I know Jonathan cheats because he wears heels.
That's true. But he kills it. He kills it.
He does kill it. Let's see. Shortest Queer Eye member. Who do you think it's going to be?
Tan. I think it's Tan.
You think it's Tan? I think it's Anthony.
Ooh, Anthony can be a short Kang. I can see that.
But they're not even that short. They're just relatively short.
Yeah, relatively short.
Unfortunately, there's no
height. I mean, you can Google them independently.
Yeah, that's gonna take a while.
Okay, Anthony.
Okay, I searched up Bobby's height. Bobby is 1.8 meters. I guess we'll just write this down. All right.
Oh my god,
guys, put in your bets of who's gonna be the tallest Queer Eye member. So if Bobby is 1.8, I'll go 10.
Jonathan is 1.83.
Okay.
Anthony is also 1.83. Karamo is Karamo's 1.88.
Karamo 1.88.
And Tan is I was right. He's 1.75.
Yeah, 10 is the shortest and Bobby's the tallest. Or Karamo's the tallest.
I called it. Tan's hair does make him seem taller, though.
It does. That's the point. That's the 0.05 that looks so in line with everyone else.
He makes up for it. He adds like at least 4 or 5 inches in his queef. In his quaff. In his queef. 10.
I'm sorry, loves.
Oh my bad. I just shot myself a little bit. He's not even that British.
No, he's not. He doesn't have a hiss.
I'm making him sound Cockney almost.
Yeah. Speaking of other British people, they're called the Beatles. I watched the Beatles documentary. That shit did not need to be 7-8 hours, bro. Whoa.
Is that the one on Disney Plus?
Yeah. Get back.
I have not
I watched
watched
it
it.
all.
How was it?
Bro, I guess it's like if you really love the Beatles, this is for you because you have like 8 hours of just the Beatles just doing shit. They're just making music. And it's not like the story is it's literally just a fly in the wall documentary. It's like if you got security cameras in their room and that's all.
Oh, damn. That doesn't sound personal at all.
No,
that
I mean, like,
very weird.
They're like shooting and whatever. Like there's a proper documentary crew, but it just feels like it's surveillance. There's not like interviews like, me and John used to. At this point in the movie, we're making a song. Oh,
yeah.
No, literally, you're just watching them make a song, and
they're just like,
just fly on the wall, just going. There's not really that many interview stuff, but it's cool. The fits are nice, like they're well dressed boys. But it's long. I guess if you really like the Beatles, then you're like, oh my god, it's John.
Just screaming, Yellow Submarine.
Yeah,
you know what's funny?
It's long.
Yeah. Speaking of documentaries on Disney Plus, there's one that caught my eye because it just seems so wild. I'm not sure if you've seen it. It's called The Most Dangerous Animal of All.
Is it a cheetah documentary?
No, here's the pitch. All right. This is what made me want to watch it.
Did you watch it? It's about
a guy. I watched like the first 5 minutes and then I got distracted, but I'm going to watch it. Like it seems very interesting. It's about this guy, right? Who was adopted at a very young age.
Okay.
And he's on his journey of self-discovery to find out who his birth parents is, right? Pretty solid.
Like that movie Lion.
Yes. Like that movie Lion. But here's the twist. He thinks his dad is the Zodiac killer. And he is going.
What the fuck?
And it's a 4-episode miniseries about him investigating the fact that his father may be the Zodiac. Murderer. And it's very interesting. Like it hooks you. Like the first 5 minutes, I was like, wow, yeah.
Bro, you just had to say his dad is a murderer. I mean, how many people have that? Do you think what's the percentage of people who have parents as murderers?
I mean, shit. I mean,
I feel like it's a decent percentage of the world population has a parent that's a murderer.
I think there's more hidden murderers than the world likes to. I mean, like, I'm not saying serial killer, but I think someone's
anyone who's killed anyone.
Just killed.
Just the murderer, probably. Like all the soldiers potentially.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. I think that's true. But anyway, so I'm not that far into it, obviously, but I just think it's so funny. I'm like, what even sparked his, like, they haven't gotten too much into it. But
yeah,
like,
but what made you think that you're that special, bro? Who do you think you are?
That's what I'm saying. Like, did he see a picture of like a sketch rendition of like a suspect? And he's like, I have glasses.
And eyes. And a nose and a mouth.
And I'm white.
Whoa.
Oh. Now it's going to get crazy if he's like, I have tendencies to want to kill things too. And I'm like, okay. Okay.
We see
What's this about?
FBI, I think we found a guy who is potentially problematic.
Potentially
he's
Zodiac
like, I love puzzles. And I love associating puzzles with murder. Don't you guys? Like, and they're like, all right, FBI.
Can you imagine if you ever seen Percy Jackson, like the movies, like the one movie? You know how he reads it Greek, like English, like that's his power, like one of his shits, because he's like a demigod. His power? One of his powers is he can read ancient Greek. Like
I thought he was like a water guy.
He's a water guy, but one of his powers is like, he's dyslexic, but it's like, no, his brain is rewired to read ancient Greek.
Oh, yes, I recall this scene.
So anyways, imagine that, but with this guy, and he looks at the Zodiac letters and the words start making alphabet soup, and he's like, I can read it perfectly.
Maybe that's why. He's like,
that's why.
Only the blood of the Zodiac can read this inscription. Only the purest can read it.
Only the son of a Zodiac can read it. What the fuck?
Oh, so weird, bro.
But yeah, man, I'm excited to start this series. You should hop on this with me, and then we can talk about it. It's only 4 episodes, and it's like 40 minutes each, so it's not like crazy.
So that'll give me that's a week of content.
Yeah,
after Queer Eye, I'll watch it. As you know, I can only watch one show at a time.
Yeah, it's it seems insane.
It does see. That sounds insane, and that's on Disney Plus, bro. That's on Disney Plus. The Disney Plus made a series about murderers. Can you believe that, also, parents? While you're watching Encanto, you can watch the discovery of a man who's gonna see if his dad is a big murderer.
See, that's why it got me fucked up, because I was on Disney Plus and it's like literally like, because my continue watch is like Book of Boba Fett, WandaVision, and then right under it's like the font of the Zodiac Killer. I'm like, is that what I think? Like, I did a double take. I'm like, is that the Zodiac?
It's what I think. Nat Geo documentary though, right?
It's on Stars.
Okay,
like it's on the channel Stars. Yeah,
that's why. Because they have Deadpool on Stars.
It's no, Stars is like the adult.
Yeah, it's like Hulu for Canada.
Plus. Pretty much. If only they had Adventure Time, bro. I've been trying to find Adventure Time on where to stream it for
like legally
and legally, because I just don't want to click every time there's a new episode. I want to let it run. But literally, I think Prime has it, but you just have to buy it, and I don't want to.
So it's not really streaming it.
Yeah, it's not really. I don't want to buy it. Hulu has all of them apparently, but we don't have Hulu. So.
There's no Hulu in Canada
unless they have a VPN, but then it's like,
VPN, you say? Wow,
can you imagine? I wish.
Can't wait to do that transition, Ian. I can't
wait
to do that transition.
And then people are gonna think it's a joke. People are gonna think we're joking, and it's like, no, this is a real.
Put the code in.
Yeah, they put
the code in, and it'll work out.
No, we're gonna rebrand again, so it's gonna be TBD Pod.
Oh yeah, TBD Pod, the Daring Boys podcast. Is that how?
Who's ready?
No, would that be
Rowdy Rough Boys?
Wait, TBD. No, B's in the middle. I said the Daring Boys podcast, but that's TBD.
Yeah, to be announced. What else did I do? Oh, I binged all of Cobra Kai season 3, 4.
Can you believe that started as a YouTube show?
That's what I'm saying, man. And I can't. I'm surprised how it's kind of corny. It's like very corny, but it's also so good.
That's the most successful YouTube Reg series.
Yeah, I think Will Smith
so successful that they got bought out by Netflix.
That's how successful it is. It's so successful it got off YouTube.
Yeah,
that's how good it was. Yeah, Will Smith. This is like one of the most successful career moves that Will Smith has made in the last decade. He produces it. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, he produced it on YouTube too?
Yeah. That he was producing it on YouTube.
He's there a long time, huh?
Yeah. Let me see exactly. Yeah, he's still connected to it.
Ooh, good for him.
I can't wait till they get Jaden Smith on here.
Oh yeah,
that'd be amazing.
I forgot it's connected. Cobra Kai.
Not even though. You know what's funny? Jaden Smith's Karate Kid in the movie, he doesn't even learn karate. He learns like a Chinese martial art.
Oh yeah,
so it's
Jackie
not
Chan
even
there.
Yeah, and it's not karate. So it's like, why are you calling yourself the Karate Kid?
Yeah, that's racist.
It's not even the thing, man. Whatever. It doesn't make any sense. Can you believe that
they what's that thing? Appropriated it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who's surprised?
You should have called it the whatever the martial art was called. Kid.
But that'd be difficult though, because it wouldn't be K.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Unless it is K. It happens to be K.
Yeah,
the cultural cachet of Karate Kid.
The Kung Fu Kid. Let me see. The Karate Kid 2010
real martial art.
Yeah, real martial art. We're my own research assistant.
Yeah, we don't need Tyler. We haven't.
I think it's it's Kung Fu.
Oh.
Why do you just call it the Kung Fu Kid?
I guess they don't have that cultural cachet that Karate Kid has.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't roll off the tongue.
Kung Fu Kid.
Why doesn't the new Karate Kid do karate?
Wait, do they do karate in the show though? Cobra Kai, is it karate?
I think so. Yeah, I think it is karate.
Did you do karate as a child? I did karate as a child.
I did taekwondo.
Oh.
I did the Korean karate.
Were you good at it? Did you get far?
I went to yellow belt, but I didn't upgrade because it was money, like $300. So I just kept going to classes, and then my teacher started teaching me orange belt shit because he's like, you gotta upgrade. And I'm like, I don't gotta do anything. So I didn't.
No, you see, I did karate, but like once I finished, once I was supposed to graduate to yellow belt, I just stopped.
You stopped?
Yeah, they're like, get to the point where you can get a yellow belt and then stop. And then I said, my parents were like, that's what like my parents said. I'm like, okay, I guess it's too expensive to get to karate now, I guess.
Bro, they're expensive, dude. It's kind of wild.
Yeah, it is.
How it's fucking it's
making
fucked,
children
man.
fight is expensive. I guess the space is expensive.
Maybe you're paying. It just seems like the whole ceremony is what you're paying for. I think is what it is. But
yeah,
still,
I'm
so
sure those
weird.
gis and those belts aren't. They make a good money off gis and belts.
Bro, yeah. Oh, I wonder if I have mine somewhere.
I don't know if I have mine, but speaking of how we spoke about really stiff clothes, gis are so stiff.
I like the gis, man. They're cool.
I mean, they look cool, but like they're stiff.
Yeah, bro, that just triggered a memory in me. So I remember I was in Taekwondo, and there was a basement area where the kids would hang out before classes started.
They would hang out in a basement. My karate class was in a basement.
Oh, nice.
It was a big basement.
Anyway, so I went to a class time I usually don't go to, and that's like the advanced class. Like that's where the purple belts, brown belts.
I did that one time too. It was really scary.
Bro, it was so scary. They're kind of intense. Anyway, so I went down there, and there was an older kid there. I was talking to him. No, we were like the same age. He was just a higher level than I was.
Yeah, because we were talking younger or whatever.
Yeah, anyway, so we're talking. And this is like one of the first moments in my life where joking around kind of put me in a sticky situation. Like he was talking.
They'll fight you.
Yeah, no, legit. So I was talking to this kid, and then he was like stuttering. Like he stuttered over his words, and I hit him with the mind you.
And then he hit you with the
bro. He hit me with the bro. This guy, he looked at me. He's like, "Are you making?" He's Taiwanese, and he's like, "Are you making fun of my accent?" He had an accent, but I was not making fun of. I was making fun of the fact that he stuttered.
You can stutter
really
in
bad.
every language.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I'm like, no, I was like, no, I'm just teasing you. Like I was trying to make friends with this guy because I didn't know anyone. And then he grabbed my gi, and then he put his foot behind me and he shoved me. So I fell. And then I was like, ow. And then this guy came up and stepped on my foot, and he like you know that shit where you like step on your foot and you like go like this?
Yeah.
Like you like he was doing that on my foot with his foot, and I was like, ow, dude. And he's like, don't make fun of my accent. I was just like,
I'll fucking kiss you next.
Bro, I was like shook. I got up. I was like, all right, my bad. I was just joking
that's
around.
how you stop a bully.
Bro, I was joking around, and then he's like, he just left, and then the other kids were just watching. I'm like, bro,
does he do that all the time?
That's serious. And then they were like, yeah, I don't know why he did that. That was like kind of fucked. Like I was kidding.
All these little kids are just like, oh, what was that?
Yeah, they're like, we're all white belts. I don't know why he's in this class. Yeah, that was like the moment in my. I'm like, Jesus, I need to keep my mouth shut sometimes.
I need to shut up sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we have a few more moments left in the podcast. So Ian, I know you said we'll talk about it later, but how has streaming been? Ian, if you don't know, has been streaming almost every day in the last
pretty
weeks or so.
Yeah, like within the last few weeks, I've been streaming, and I've been trying to stream for like a while.
Yeah, you've been streaming at least like 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours, 3 hours. I don't know. It's so funny. I don't know. I'm getting better. I think it's just so hard to stream when people show up, and there's always like a few people that always consistently show up to the stream. But like, man, chat engagement is so low, and it's so hard. I don't know how people talk, bro. Like by themselves. Like
I know. I don't know how you're doing it, buddy. I'm just like, yo, yeah, you just keep talking. And I don't know how you get tired. Bro, we do it for an hour, and after the hour, we're like, we're dead. We're tired.
Bro, I'm pooped.
You do it for 2 hours while you're doing something else.
Yeah, 2 to 3 hours. I mean, if I'm playing a game, I can joke around.
Yeah, I feel like it's easier to do that when you're playing a game.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I recently finished all of Portal 1.
Yes, I was there for some of it.
Yeah, in my newest stream. Did you see the part where I got raided?
No, I missed it.
Yeah,
I missed the raid.
I got raided by some guy so he was a Portal speedrunner, okay?
Oh.
And he raided me because I think he saw I was playing Portal. And a bunch of these speedrunners came into the
and
thing
told you how to go faster.
I think 6 people came, or someone raided me with 12 people. Majority of them left. Fair. Why would they want to watch a rando?
Yeah.
Like maybe a few people stayed, like 3 or 4.
Were they just roasting you?
No, they were pretty helpful. They were pretty
Like
nice.
positive.
I got
That's good to hear.
Yeah, I got 1 new follow from that. I'm
Yeah,
at 25, halfway there to affiliate.
Wow. That means we can use
anyways.
channel points and stuff. Is that what it means? So I can start
Pretty
running
much.
polls and make people gamble.
People can run polls. People can start donoing. People can start hitting that subscription, getting some passive
we can
income.
Start getting some
We
coins.
can,
Some bits for Ian.
I have to set that all up though. I have so much to learn. So much more to learn.
But it's okay.
But, yeah,
it sounds
it's
like
a
you're
fun
having
hobby.
fun.
Bro, yeah. I mean, like, anyways, yeah. So this guy came and he was like, it's so weird seeing someone not speedrun this game. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, he's like, what's your best time? Like sub what? He's like, my most recent run, 17 minutes, 49 seconds. I'm
For
like,
the whole game, and it took you hours to do.
Bro, it took me like 4 hours. And I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, I think next run I can go sub 17. I'm like, that's insane, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I recently just figured out.
Is that like
because no, what? Go for it.
Is that like so? Him watching you go slow, I feel like that's like for me, maybe it's very therapeutic for him just to see it go so slowly.
Yeah, that's what I was asking him. I'm like, is it weird to see you watch? Like, is it frustrating? Like, you could have done this and cut more time. He was like, no, it's pretty fun trying to see you figure shit out.
Because you haven't played it before.
I played it like elementary. I haven't played it in years.
You haven't played it in a while.
Yeah. I totally forgot what was happening. So it was pretty fresh. But yeah, it was pretty fun. I want to stream more design streams. I don't know about how I feel about doing design streams anymore. Cause it's like my process is so long and there's so many silences.
It's very interesting to see. Cause when you're doing one of your design streams, I saw you check in and you change the graphic like 8 different times.
Yeah. It will go through so many stages. And like sometimes, but I don't know how interesting that is to stream because like sometimes I'll just be silent. I'll just be like,
because
I would thinking.
I thought I would because sometimes I would go to watch something else and then I keep yours in a tab, but then I'd unmute yours and it's still silent. I'm like, is it unmuted or is something happening to the audio or what?
Yeah, it's pretty fucked. So that's why I don't know if I should keep doing it. That's why one stream I did a hybrid. That was the longest stream, bro. I went
I remember you were streaming designing and Spider-Man.
Yeah, I was gonna play Animal Crossing, but I was just so burnt out. I designed twice and I played Spider-Man. And I was like, bro, I don't know how. A friend of the podcast, Mina, she streams. Bro, her streams go on for like 6 hours, bro.
Yeah,
and to be fair, she does have chat engagement. Like I think she holds
her
like
chat
is great. Yeah, she like holds a steady viewers of like 17 throughout, which is impressive. Very impressive.
I'm in there sometimes.
But, yeah.
Someone gave me a sub for her thing, which is fun.
I got a sub too. Yeah, I got a sub from her too. I think I'm a mod. I'm a mod on her shit too.
I'm surprised that I'm your only mod.
I don't trust anyone else to mod, to be honest. I don't trust any of my other mutual friends. I think they'd be a little fucky wucky. But also, so I've been struggling with this decision because when you're not around, I have
the auto mod.
I have auto mod, but I kind of want to turn it off because it's on heavy. It's like medium censorship, but it's like I want people to say what they want to. Yeah, I'm like I want people to say what they want to say, but then it's like if I start getting people like random people,
I think it'll be okay as long as I would turn it off once you experience. I would turn it on once you experience it a lot.
Yeah, some shit. Yeah, that's true.
But it's a fun time watching you stream.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that.
I really do wish more people were talking though, because sometimes it's just me.
I know.
Sometimes you'll just see the message from Greg Jew, and it's like 8 messages of just me going like, "Oh yeah," and no one else is talking.
Thankfully, when you're not in chat, I have a friend who comes in and she talks like very frequently, which is great.
Yeah.
Maybe you've seen her name. It's
Amanda's in there.
Over Stinker.
Oh no,
not Amanda. Amanda, yeah. Amanda's in there a lot. I appreciate that. She's even in there more than Eric.
Yeah, I know.
Really funny.
Sometimes I'm not. I'll come late and then she's already like
Amanda will be
messaged
there.
in.
Yeah. I'll be like, she'll I have a group chat with her and Eric, and she's like, get ready for Ian's stream, guys.
Wow, how supportive.
How supportive, yeah. More supportive than Eric. Speaking of Eric, I don't know if I brought this up. For my birthday, for Christmas, he got me this book called The Bullet Journal Method. Okay?
Have you been filling it, bullying, journaling?
I suck at reading. And reading is really hard.
Wait, reading?
But thankfully.
You mean writing?
Both. Because you have to
read.
You have to read to know how to journal. That's why I have this notebook.
I thought that was just a bullet journal. I didn't know that it was a book.
This is a book on how to bullet journal. Okay?
Oh, see, I didn't know that. I thought it was just a bullet journal with prompts in it already. So it would like, you know how it's like a workbook, like one page here's the prompts and the next page is just blank pages. But no, that's just words.
This is just words. It's about this guy who explains methodology, why he's doing it, like tips on how to organize your shit, like how to set up your bullet journal, like all this shit. Eric says this is one of the most life-changing books he's ever read because Eric's a big reader. And I'm like, okay.
I wish I could read.
Buddy?
I mean,
bro, that's what I'm saying.
Ian, we should do that as a podcast. We should read.
We should read a book.
No, not like individually. Like
individually. Like
as a goal, we should read. So, I mean, I kind of did it last year with the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood book. It just took really long to finish.
Bro, I mean, okay. So what I want to say is, you should get on this. It's pretty helpful.
I have my comedy book still this is the second time me borrowing it because I didn't finish it the first time. So Ian, we have to finish reading these books by the end of the month.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
End of the month?
End of the month.
Okay. I'll try.
I'm like this far into it. I'm already this far into it. So I'm like a quarter in.
Oh, you're thick. I'm like,
how many pages is in your book? My book has.
I'm at my page. My book goes to. I think it's like a 300-page book. This is
mine is 447. But I'm already
290.
Yeah, I'm already 132 pages in. So I think that's a good goal. If we could finish our books by the end of the month, I think that's good.
Yeah, I'm at page 27. Anyway,
so I think we're equally at the same distance book wise. I have a little more to go than you do, but it's fine.
So Eric called me last night and he helped me set up my bullet journal. And bro, I'm gonna journal today because it's kind of like a daily thing. It's pretty helpful, man. Just thinking about the shit and the way it's set up, the methodology. I'm kind of into it.
I did a little. This is like my version of bullet journaling is just writing down things. It's a to-do list. This is my to-do list.
Bro, I think that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm bringing up because I think if you were to bullet journal and you made it your own, I think you can really go crazy. Like I think it helps with organization. It helps with everything. It's super sick.
Yeah, that would have.
I have some monthly.
I kind of gave up on my bullet on my notes too because last semester I was not a good student.
Oh, man, honestly, bro. I really hope we don't go back to school. Like in person.
I really kind of want to do a little bit in person. Yeah, I really do. I miss it, bro.
I honestly,
I love the time that I've gotten back, but like before we locked down again, I was at Ryerson at least twice a week anyways. So I'm just like, yo, I might as well just do some learning here.
Bro,
no, honestly, it's really bad for me because Ian, I miss exams. I didn't think I'd ever say that in my life. I miss exams, bro.
What did you say? You miss exams?
I miss exams.
Why?
Here's my theory. Here's my thing.
Okay,
Ian, you know I'm bad at procrastinating. That is my bane of my existence is handing stuff in. When you just gotta show up and you just write what you know, bro. That's 30% of your grade, bro. You just gotta show up and write. I can do that, no problem. My thing I can do, no problem. Show up to class. I can show up to. I have never had a problem with showing up to class, even at home. I'll show up to every class. Will I do the assignment? Yeah. Probably, maybe not. That's my problem.
I guess that's
so.
Fair.
As long as that's what it works in my favor because I'll always show up. That's no problem. I can show up and write. But doing an assignment, bro, that just it doesn't. My brain is like assignment. What is assignment? Assignment? What is assignment?
I think that's fair because it's like, especially because it's online. Like a lot of classes have tweaked their shit from like no exam, no midterm, just assignments.
It's just assignments. I'm like, please, I need 3 hours to sit down and do one thing.
It's so funny because my lowest grade this semester was a class that was all assignments. I
have had no tests ever. Yeah. I haven't had a test in a year,
really?
Ian.
Holy shit.
That's why. I mean, I think I had No, actually, no. I don't even know if I had. No, okay. Like I would say, okay, no traditional test. Like you have 3 hours to do a test or like a quiz or whatever.
Oh.
All my tests and exams have been just like short, like assignments. They've just been like write a paper or answer questions. It's not really. It's not a real exam where you like you don't have anything. All you have is just what's in front of you, and then you just gotta fill it out.
Yeah,
I haven't had that in a long time. And
I have the highest. This is like my highest, most well-doing semester in terms of GPA because
that was my first semester.
Really?
First semester of university was my highest GPA.
I think first semester was my lowest, but we switched.
See, it's flipped because I think I'm at my lowest right now.
But bro, it's like, it's so fucked because it's like, I'm only as high as I am because I didn't get smarter. School got easier. Because my program does tests. Like we kind of do more assignments, but it's most like a good chunk, still 30 to 40% is like midterm and a test. And since it's online, and it's all open book, they know you're going to cheat. So it's just like, fucking fine, whatever. Show us what you know.
Yeah, I think my GCM class last semester was the last time I did like a test.
Yeah,
but it was like an open book test. It was just
exactly.
And it was multiple choice.
And it was multiple choice.
Yeah, bro. That's why I want to go back. Honestly, because I miss the classroom experience. Like it's fun seeing, like, bro,
your peers.
Okay, outside of the pod, one of the most fun times we had was when we were in the same class.
Yeah, that class was fun.
It did help that the class was super fun. On top of that, just me and you oh man, that was a great time. I remember that class so well. That's one of the classes I can remember stuff like to this day.
Patricia was a great teacher.
Bro. That was a great time.
Yeah.
Shout out if anyone listening from Ryerson and has a open, not a upper liberal or lower liberal.
I think it's lower liberal, I think.
Music and film.
If
you can take it, but that's the thing too. She's an in-demand woman. She is an in-demand woman. She always has full classes. Funny? So if you can get that class, get it.
In my RTA class, I think I mentioned all the group members were first years. One of them is taking music and film. I'm like, do you have Patricia? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, she is the best. And then she's like, yeah, she's so nice. I'm like, she's fucking like, that's how all teachers should be. Realistically, I think if every prof was as
engaged,
what's the word? As engaged and as like passionate about the shit they were teaching, I would love going to lectures. I think
it would be even better in a boring subject. If you can really make a subject like sing like that, you're like accounting. If you can make accounting like super fun, then
I don't know how you can make accounting.
But if you did, that would be amazing.
Bro, I can't even think about accounting, bro. That was my worst experience in school ever.
See, a lot of people in my program would have the same thing because our accounting class is mandatory, but I didn't think it was that bad. But also, I have a lower standard for teachers, so I was not like, it's fine.
Bro, I barely passed. I passed the final course with a 51. I just passed. I just made it.
See, that's happened to a lot of my people in the class. But I'm like, yo, guys, this accounting class is not that bad. I don't know what kind of teachers you had in your life, but yo, it's not that bad. It's like,
I had some people in my program like, bro, I got a 90. I'm like, oh,
okay, that's like gonna happen in everything, bro. There's always that one. There's always that group of keeners. That used to be me in high school.
Yeah, but like it's weird because like the peers that were doing really well, I'm like, we seem like the same, you know? Like,
and then in their mind, they're like, we are not the same,
bro. I'm like, what's like, something's clicking that's not clicking for me. Like, I don't get it. Like, what I'm missing out on. But yeah, it's I don't know, man. I want to go back to school, but I don't want exams. That's my whole thing. Exams. You want exams. I just don't want another.
Because I know
study.
My grades are gonna go back a little. They're gonna go back up a little bit if we start doing exams again. It's just I don't know. I just can't. It's bad. It's a bad habit that I should be fixing. Yeah. But you know, I
also want to go back to class so I can flex on people of how good I am.
That's what I miss too.
I just want to be like, remember that fat kid?
Remember that really scrawny kid who didn't look like he washed his face because he read a video where they said don't wash your face in the morning, even though that was fully bullshit. Look at his muscles now.
Look at his muscles. What video was this?
It wasn't a video. It was an Instagram post. It was someone on their Instagram story was like, it was Emily Oberg. She's like, I don't wash your face in the morning. And I'm like, okay. So I didn't wash my face in the morning for like a year.
What the fuck? Emily said that?
Yeah, but I think she walked it back. Well, because it was
Took
like,
it
oh,
back.
your face, while you sleep, your skin cells are doing
Natural
its own thing.
oils?
And I'm like, that kind of makes sense. You don't need to wash off what the work does, but you look fucking gross in the morning with like all the dried saliva on your face and whatnot.
Bro, I get all the crusties.
Yeah,
all the
I
eye
would scrub
boogers.
out the crusties before I see people eating, but I just wouldn't wash my face.
Me too, but like it's so much. Sometimes they hurt when trying to remove them. That shit.
The water just helps it come off.
Yeah.
Wash your face, people.
I just Googled Sporty and Rich. Let's see what's new.
Love
Can I
Sporty.
share my screen?
You could, I think. It'll be captured. We can close out on this. What are you gonna look for, Ian? I don't know here's the thing. Emily Oberg has a really smart it's there. But she does a really smart thing with her brand where she does not open the shop all the time. She only opens her shop for a week at a time.
Oh, I
So
see.
it like has a limitedness to it. So when the shop's not open, you just have preview of what's next. So it's very interesting.
Yeah, I haven't heard much about. I haven't even seen a lot on their Instagram. I don't know if they're posting. a lot.
Dude, they post every day. They post
Really?
so much.
Damn.
Sporty and Rich
I'm just not
posts.
seeing it. then.
Sporty and Rich is one of the most active accounts on Instagram that I follow.
It's kind of crazy how like wasn't there some backlash with her?
Yeah.
Like
And then she like turned it around and she went off.
Oh, wasn't it like she was like people were saying she was stealing or some shit?
It was just her quality assurance wasn't that great. Her QA wasn't that great.
I thought people were hating her for stealing, and I'm like, that's just the nature of
the logo
streetwear.
flips. It was just logo flips. People were mad that she was logo flipping, which is like standard practice for the business.
Literally every streetwear
logo
brand
flips. Everyone
logo flips. Supreme logo flips. Everyone
Justin
logo
Gregorio
flips.
logo flips.
Justin Gregorio logo flips. Let's try to end. I'm gonna try to end the podcast with a brand highlight.
Okay.
You got any brands you found recently?
We have we'll just bring back the cardigan. We'll go Checks Downtown on Instagram.
All right, here. Let me just show this brand that Subi showed me. Saint Woods.
Oh, I'm familiar with St. Woods. Okay, I guess you're just gonna ignore Checks Downtown. It's fine.
No, we can do it.
I'm joking. But yeah, St. Woods I've heard of for a while now. I wish you could see when you followed a brand so you know. But I've
that'd be a cool feature
on Instagram to see when you followed like an account. Yeah, I've been familiar with St. Woods for a while. I haven't bought anything, but they do make cool stuff. Their graphics are pretty interesting.
I think they're Canadian. I'm pretty sure they're Canadian.
I think they are Canadian as well. Either they're Quebec or Toronto. I
Bro,
mean, not
look
Quebec.
at that. Like that's so sick. It's like a paper,
Montreal,
like writing on paper. Pretty cool. Yeah, he showed me their stuff, and something that blew my mind. Let me see if you can find it. They did a full printed, screen printed shirt, an all over print, and the way they did it was with a screen that is as big as someone's fucking like body, and it's fucking crazy, dude. I wonder if I can find it.
Wow, they have a lot of content.
They do. Their shit's really cool.
Yeah, they do have
Saint
really
Woods. Look it up, everyone.
Good content.
Some cool Canadian Canadian.
There's some logo. There was a Simpsons logo flip.
Yeah, they did a Simpsons thing. Saint Woods. I like that. I love it. Oh, they did a Sesame Street one too.
Oh, that's how I
cute.
feel on the inside. One eye.
Speaking
of, okay, while you try to find that, did you see that thing about Elmo getting back at the fucking Rock? Have you seen that?
Yeah, bro. Everyone. Yeah, that's what I was
That's
gonna
so
say.
funny.
Everyone.
Bro, Elmo is so New York. There's another clip attached to it where he's like saying balsamic vinegar with the thickest New York accent. Balsamic vinegar?
Yeah, garlic, tomatoes, red onions, balsamic vinegar. That's a big word for Elmo. Yeah, no, it's
So
it's
hood.
great.
Elmo's so hood.
Bro, there is a TikTok that explains
It explains Elmo and what he is.
No, so basically what it is, through TikTok, here's some TikTok knowledge for someone who isn't on TikTok. TikTok has spread the sound into two camps, okay? One camp being
the Elmo sound.
The Elmo sound of the balsamic vinegar. Two camps. One of them being the sound is like, oh, Elmo's black. Elmo is from the Bronx and he's definitely black. And just he speaks in AAVE, African American vernacular. Like that's just the way he talks. And like balsamic vinegar, like he's like very, he has that.
Yeah,
thing.
he just.
But then like puffer jacket, Tim's like fucking
fitted
gang, fucking cap to the side fitted,
Henny.
and then Henny in a paper bag.
Bing bong.
And then the other side is people hear balsamic vinegar as a flirty thing. Like balsamic vinegar, like, like
well, he can be both.
But here's the thing. Someone broke it down on TikTok. Let me see if I can find it on TikTok. I'll try to find it on TikTok right now. But someone tried to find it on TikTok, and he explained it in a linguistic way. Yeah, in terms of African American vernacular and how that was appropriated by the queer community and how that's just been popularized now, and people are seeing it in two different ways, and it's super duper interesting.
Wow.
Interesting.
Elmo is a cultural force that.
Yeah, I'm gonna text it to you, Justin. I'm gonna text it to you, Justin, right now.
Okay.
And then you can watch it because I don't know how to share it on the screen. But yeah, I just texted it to you. And then I'm not sure how you can watch that. But yeah, you can watch that right now. And then you can react to it. I think I texted it to you.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Okay.
Let me screen share, Ian.
There you go.
Screen record. Sorry, screen record.
And then show notes if anyone wants to watch it for themselves.
Yeah, I'll be there. I forgot to put the show notes for the other episode, so thanks for reminding me. Okay, here it is.
So here's why the Elmo audios are so interesting to me. There are multiple sides of TikTok. Balsamic vinegar. So one of the most prolific voice actors, I guess puppeteers, for Elmo was Kevin Clash, who is a black man. And he put a lot of his own speech patterns into Elmo naturally. And so fellow African Americans and people of color can hear the AAVE in Elmo. And
if Justin doesn't put this in, it's going to be a few seconds of silence. Time to meditate. Try meditating on this spot. Watch the Elmo video on your own. Or just think about life.
Ryan Dillon
How's your
is the guy
2022
who
going?
came after Kevin Clash.
Are you having fun? Are you cutting that toxic person out of your life?
Clash's voice in
I hope
Elmo
so.
A little bit.
Am I that
Here's
toxic
where we get
person
to
in
the
your life?
interesting part. Social
Yo, this is a
media
long TikTok.
platforms, like
Yeah.
Twitter.
It's very interesting, though.
Especially the clock
If
app
Justin isn't sharing
have
it,
been dealing a lot
it's fine.
in
On screen,
digital
but
blackface.
You guys should watch it. It's very good. It's very interesting.
And
I love it when people take culture, like popular culture, and they really go into the semantics of it. It's very interesting to me. So
I love popular culture discourse, investigation.
Yeah, it's very interesting because it really is almost like, why do people take? Why do people like stupid shit? And that's why. Very cool. Another thing that's popping off is the new Five Nights at Freddy's.
There's another one.
Yeah, security breach. People are thirsting over Freddy. It's great. I don't even know.
Literally told like this.
I can't even explain it. I'm not even that deep into it. But it's going crazy. At least on my For You page.
To appear more professional because.
Wait, shit, did I just send you like a 3-minute TikTok? Is that what's happening?
This is long as fuck. I didn't know it was going to be this long.
Yeah, me neither.
Are celebrated for, not celebrated, I guess, but.
Interesting though, no?
Yeah, it is, but like it's long.
Yeah,
it keeps going.
It's like, oh,
it keeps goddamn.
We're gonna have this commentary track while this plays on the side.
Yeah.
The queer community.
His name was Justin too. I just booked that.
Me too. I thought like TikTok had a thing where you send it to the person's name
and read it as queer because a lot of the queer.
How long is this video, Ian?
I don't know. Let me see.
From black community.
Oh, it's 2 minutes 50 seconds.
You know what I'm saying?
In podcast time, that's forever.
That's fucking long.
Like, I guess
we might cut around there. We might cut around. We'll see. No, I think we definitely will cut around. But yeah, watch a TikTok video. It's a good one.
The TikTok algorithm.
If you want to seem cool in front of your friends and smarter around your friends about a meme,
the blackness.
That's how you do it.
Are you talking to me or the public? Because I'm smart around all my friends. You know.
I'm talking to the people. I'm talking to the people. I know you're the smartest friend I have, Justin. One of the smartest friends I have.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
I lost you. The video lost me a little bit because I was like, I thought this was going to be shorter.
Yeah.
But it does make some very interesting points, as you see, as we put it beside us, as we talk over it sometimes.
Yeah. Very cool. I
didn't know. I did know that Elmo was a black guy, but I didn't know that Elmo was not a black guy anymore.
Yeah, me neither.
So it's a guy doing a black guy, which is a little, but it's like a character. So like, but Elmo is yeah. So there's this very complicated situation.
I think Sesame Street is in New York, from what he said.
Is
that a real thing?
There has to. There's no other city that has green shit coming out of their trash cans like that.
Sesame Street. No, in New York there really is
only
an Oscar
in
the
New
Grouch.
York, motherfucker.
Only in New York. Only in Coney Island.
Bing bang.
Oh my god, it's a real street. It's a real street. Sesame Street sign.
I think
Wow.
was it retroactive? I thought they did it retroactively. They made a street called Sesame Street.
Maybe. Oh, maybe it was retroactive. I don't know. I hope not. I hope there was a real street
That'd be
called Sesame
cute.
Street. That'd be cute.
Maybe they make sesame seeds there.
The Sesame District. We only make sesame bagels here.
And with that has been Justin Ian Podcast episode 40. Sorry it wasn't super cool, but we might do something cool for
Hey,
episode 50.
I had a fun conversation.
It was a
I
fun
think it was a good
conversation,
time.
but you know, for a milestone like 40, you know, we just do it a good conversation.
Episode 40 is nothing.
We're
Wait
saving
till
it for 50.
50
Yo, I
and
can't do that.
100.
Oh my god.
50 and 100. Oh my.
Sorry, that.
Oh my god.
No, I don't have COVID anymore. I promise. I was trying to do the New York voice, and it's very straightened on my throat.
Oh my goodness. We gotta go before Justin evaporates.
I know.
He's still recovering.
Okay, that has been
Alright,
episode 40.
everyone.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Bye.